Good afternoon. Hello. Um, Coming on here today to share with you a little bit about my life and why today is really special for me. Um, I guess I'll start with a year ago. That's the easiest place to start. Was um, Today marks a year since the day I first met my biological mom. I was adopted when I was a baby, and hi Michael. I had always known I was adopted growing up, and it was something that was really special in our family. And we had books about being adopted, and I'd always wondered about my biological parents. And it's something I always thought about my entire life. And I had done some searching in my 30s and wasn't successful. I didn't. That's a whole nother story. That's like three Facebook lives. But I Ohio opened. I live in Ohio, and I was born in Ohio, and my birth records had always been closed, so I never really had any information and any good leads. And about 3 years ago, Ohio opened up the closed birth certificates, so I could get the originals. So I got my biological mom's information, and I sat on it for 2.5 years. I had the information, but the reason I didn't pursue her then was I was right in the middle of cancer treatment. And there was a part of me that really wanted to find her then because I had questions about my health history, um, just that whole side of my family. There was some things I wanted to know, and I also wanted to share with her what was going on. And I put that search on hold because I was really sick. I was not in a good place, emotionally, physically, in so many ways. So at that point, I was fighting melanoma. I was going through treatment, and I was sitting on this information. I knew who my mom was. I didn't feel ready to reach out to her that time. So I felt really strongly about this last summer. It was a few weeks before my 40th birthday, and I sent her, I like wrote this huge email up, and I sent it to this email address I had found for her, and it got sent back. So I decided to write a handwritten letter. So I write this letter and I mail it to the only address, the most updated address I had for her. And that following Monday, hi Michael. That following Monday, I get an email from her, and she wants to get to know me, and she needed some time to process this, which I totally understood. It had been 40 years, and it had been something that had been on my heart and my mind my entire life, especially like on my birthday. I would always wonder if she was thinking about me or missed me. And um, there was a void there that I never admitted until a year ago, because I felt like if I said that there was a void or there was something missing, that it took away from my adoptive parents, my adoptive family, who have loved me deeply and unconditionally. And it's not this add and subtract game. Just because I felt that void has nothing to do with the love they gave me. But um, so fast forward 6 months after that, and she and I met on this day last year. She came in, and we went to lunch, and it was such a beautiful experience. And I was so emotional. And my adoptive mom had made a photo album for me to give to her of my entire life, pictures of me from the day they got me from the hospital until now. And they had written a note in the back that said they thanked her for giving them the joy of parenting me, and let her know what a joy it was to see me grow into a beautiful, brave young woman, and to be able to share that, and to have my adoptive parents, my family, be so supportive with me connecting with my mom was really special. And they've since written each other. And it's been this really slow journey of getting to know each other. I got to meet my little sister in September, and I got to see my mom again. And we're building this relationship. And I guess I'm feeling extra emotional about this today because I get to see her again next weekend, and I get to meet my little brother. And um, I don't think I understood last year at this time when we met the enormity of this. I felt how big it was, and I felt, and like I said, I was emotional, and there was a lot going on for me, but I didn't understand at the time that it represented not only me coming back to like my biological roots, my family, but just this whole year has been me coming back to find myself, to who I really am before life, before pain, before these experiences um, happen, and really just loving myself and my life and just seeing who I truly am. And it's just been this amazing year, and I never would have guessed meeting her would have, been the beginning of this amazing journey. And I'm really excited to see where we go. And, I spent a lot of my childhood not feeling like I really fit in. I didn't look like my family. I kind of like my brother and I stuck out like sore thumbs. And like I said, there was the health piece. I just wanted to see like people that looked like me and like we had the same mannerisms, and to see if we like to do the same things. And it's been this really beautiful experience this past year. Yeah, sorry, I just need a minute. And it hit me this morning too, because I was having lunch with a dear friend I met the last couple years. And last summer, right before I reached out to my mom, she shared with me that she's also a biological mom, and she had given up um, her daughter for adoption. And it just gave me this really beautiful perspective, much more compassionate perspective of what my mom went through when she had to give me up 40 years ago, and what that was like for her. And I've always felt this immense sense of gratitude for her, for being so loving to give me the family that she did, to be so selfless. So and that's the thing I let her know in the letter that I wrote to her last year was I just thanked her for the gift that she gave me of giving me my family. But and then my friend this morning that I had lunch with gave me this beautiful necklace today that is loaded with like a ton of meaning. So it was just a really special day, and I've been like really emotional and feeling this. But I don't know. I don't really know what my point is. I just wanted to get this out and share. It's just really special to me and really sweet. And I'm excited to share with you guys as this progresses. Next week, I get to meet more of my family and more of these connections to where I come from. And it's really just been this journey of finding myself and my true self, and a part of me that is easy to love. And it's been a joy to share this with a few people in my life that do know what's been going on. So I thought I'd hop on and share it with you guys. I don't know. And also to tie it back to you, if you feel disconnected from who you truly are, from that authentic, real part of you before the hurt, before the pain, before life experiences, stories, programming, all of that. Without digging into the family piece, there's ways for us to connect with that part of ourselves, and it's a really sweet, special journey. So, if you have like a similar story you'd like to share with me, or if you want some support in finding your true self, reach out. I would love to help you. It's been this breathtaking experience. It's magic. So, and I've met amazing people along the way that have supported me. So, I could probably talk about this for another 2 hours. I don't have any tissues with me, so I'm gonna leave it at that. But it's just a really special day for me, so I thought I'd share. So, thank you.